I like both teams a lot. I hope Siwoo does well. I hope Doran does well. Hope he just gets some good games. Alright, T1 red side. Kalista ban against Guma carrier. That makes sense. Vi against Lucid is a good ban. Sejuani. Stop sending Yone's. Actually, the Yone flex for T1 is not as strong now. Skarner ban makes sense. Varus, 1-2. Guma Varus. Fucking hell, man. Faker's in his like 13th year. Looking fresh. Ready for another year. Sante ban. So what's the first pick? Jace? Nidalee first pick? What? Nidalee first pick? Owner yawns. I mean, Lilia, Lee Sin, good into it. Yeah, there's the Ashe. Is Jace flex a thing? Do you deny it here? Ooh, Ashe Zyra. I wonder if DK takes Jace. Showmaker likes Jace, doesn't he? Ashe Zyra is strong. They didn't deny any AD champs. Yeah, I guess they would get Ezreal or Ashe. Interesting they banned Sedge with Nidalee though. Surely it's Jace, right? It fits their comp perfectly. Yone is open as well. I feel like if you do Leona here, you get hit by Ashe Braum and it's a horror. They're gonna do it. I feel like you just go Braum, don't you? Yeah, Carry has engaged Braum. But Zyra Braum isn't that good. Leona is really good against Zyra. Leona is really good against Zyra. I think Braum ban is good for DK. I would look for Renekton Jace bans maybe, if I was T1. Ambessa is also open, which is annoying. Ambessa mid is quite strong. I don't think Doran plays Yone, does he? If this was old T1 with Zeus, this Yone is dangerous. I don't think it's that dangerous with Doran though. I think Doran will look for Gnar himself or Renekton himself or yeah, just standard top laners. He's just good at them. Is there no Renekton prio for T1? They don't want to deny it or anything? Owner has got a tough game ahead of him. Jax ban. Is there any other support that's annoying? Not really. I mean, Thresh is actually Poppy support ban. I feel like Rel is good for T1. Rel seems pretty solid, but Keria plays everything, so if he's got something cooking, keep the Yone flex maybe. Renata, yeah, Keria classic. I don't really like Renata into Ezreal Nidalee though. They have a lot of range. Yeah, Rel better. Good. Here I just think Jace's, Renektons and Bessas is what has to come out from DK. Corkis can come out as well. Yeah, their comp is strong. And I guess he has to go Gnar or some shit, Gragas. Oof, this DK draft is powerful. But T1's draft is also not bad at all. You got really good, really good comp for Nidalee on DK side. They're all drafting around Lucid here. And T1's comp is a very good ball. Very good ball, very good engage, very good front to back, very good pick. Surprise! Did you sub and like the video? Okay, bye. This is such a DK comp. Even the days of Canyon Showmaker, this is such a DK comp. The days of Nuguri. Beryl back on the roster should give them better macro. DK macro all year was quite rough. Their individual play is fine, but their macro was just all over the place. And T1 is just a fucking monster of a team, so you can never count them out no matter how far behind they are. Now, lane swaps are a big thing these days, and the enemy team has Jace, Ambessa, Ezreal, Leona. Lane swap is pretty good for T1. They're looking for the lane swap. They're also scared of getting invaded on their top camps, but they have Gragas level 1, which is quite strong. Oh, carry positioning is strong if they stay there. Beryl is gonna get cooked here.
Oh, this is so Beryl.
It's so Beryl to just die.
He's cooked.
Gonna die, Steve.
But DK is cooked so hard. They might lose Ezreal flash. Oh, Keria flashed after him.
Here, so even if he doesn't die,
Guma flashes first blood to Guma.
Sins, which also happens with Beryl.
They overcooked that invade so hard.
Going a bit too deep. And
it's a great game for T1 already. Nidalee slower on the clear. They lose TP on Doran, but they identified the late invade top so well. Zyra can full clear now easily. Undisrupted, so she's gonna finish her clear at 3 minutes. Hawk shot spots out Nidalee. T1's in an insane spot. Look at this. Zyra starting her 4th camp, Nidalee starting her 3rd. The most important thing here is the Ashe Rel has push, and the Zyra gets her full clear off. Doran's in a bit of trouble because he has no TP and the wave sucks. He might need some help. Crazy, Zyra's full cleared and done crab. Nidalee just finished her full clear now. Oh, no flash Guma.
I mean, he is arcane shifting into Guma, who's got his Q available, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Close.
The W lands and aiming.
Ashe W was probably up in a second.
A straight up solo kill goes to aiming.
Faker's gonna get a lot of damage on him here when he swaps form. Yes, auto Q.
hadn't actually spent, though.
Lucid trying to take his Raptor respawn. He's going to get them.
Well.
Oh, he didn't have smite. He needs the base here, Lucid. Owner got a really good item in base. Ezreal's back in the game now. T1 swap away from grubs.
Through the years, can they stand the test of time?
Oh, Jace damage hurts, huh?
Fun to watch. It's fun to watch Showmaker on Jace, too. He is really giving it to Faker here. Doing pretty good at trading, but the Jace, they're actually going for a dive in 2025. In my
he dodged the rel Q with
LCK,
his flash,
and Siwoo
so they can't stack on him.
Cleanly trying to look for something.
They let Ezreal lane versus Gragas. T1, the 3v3 here is hard.
They might actually use that, and they have mid prio. They could play
it. Barrel?
No
flash Ash.
Guma in a lot of trouble here. He's trying to kite it out, but there's 3 members of DK chasing him down, and Siwoo will
nice
be
pick from
the
DK.
Kill.
They can move up to grubs now or do Drake.
That's a lot of in the top lane.
Oh, Faker eat into the spear. Whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa. Yes, flash.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, Faker, you're playing with my heart here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Lucid thought he would E there for the cannon. This is kind of fine for T1 though. The problem is they lost grubs, so now on Gragas bases, this top tower is going to get blasted. But the aiming needs the base. So Doran can TP back here and probably be fine. Every time he goes to mid, there's so much trading.
As Barrel.
Oh, Faker Q3 there.
Yeah, he's going to get in on top of Faker's only level 4.
Yeah,
that is going to force the flash.
Bro, Barrel's everywhere. He's in their jungle, he's getting his AD carry kill, he's killing Guma.
Well,
Drake looks kind of good for T1 here, but Ash is stuck top. Yeah, I see it, but this is a bit sketchy. Doran's undiveable.
Although
I feel like Guma could die in a long lane like this. Faker hasn't died yet. Every time I look here, I'm like, is he dead? Please start cheering for DK. Why? Because if I cheer for DK, then they start to lose. Huh? Can we to curse their ass? Big gold lead on AD. Guma's up 1. And Zyra has to be really careful when Leona's level 6. DK have a lot of poke.
I'd have a fight on our hands for the second spawn of his.
Oh, Doran got space there.
Already done, and Owner against just pummeling them as
Siwoo?
Go. Gonna get that ult on a Faker. Faker, there's nowhere
Riot?
for him to go.
Oh, he flashed into it to stop him. No flash on Yone.
Just barely gonna go wide.
Oh, close. I like the confidence.
Be careful. Here comes the Ezreal ult. Faker gets away.
Imagine solo killing Faker in your debut. There's a reason Faker's unkillable. No one's done Drake yet. Grubs are spawning when? Oh, they're already down. Wait, he took them. There's 6 grubs, DK, with Jace and Bessa. Nice arrow by Guma. He might have to flash. Not sure.
Yeah, this is rough.
Oh my god, Showmaker, that was insanely clean. That mechanic is so hard to do. Flash QE on Jace at mini range is insanely hard to do. That was super clean by Showmaker.
Going towards the top side of the map as an opportunity.
Yeah, they're fighting top. Did they win this 2v2?
I mean, you're ulting in onto Leona.
And Bessa is super OP champ.
Dodge away from that. Faker in a lot of trouble. He'll just wait for his soul to turn back. There's the stun.
They actually got him.
Picks up
oh, T1 struggling a bit now. Carrier's probably dead here.
Yeah, Carrier's dead.
Yeah, he's mega dead. And they're gonna lose top tier 1.
You see, he is
T1 in trouble. Big trouble.
In between the turret and the wall. And it really just comes down to who's going to get the kill. And it looks like it will be Lucid who does.
Cross map is a couple plates for Doran. I also want to set Zeus there. The one thing Zeus did bring to T1 is he had this like, I don't know how to describe it. Zeus had like this flair about him, where he has this clutch factor.
Yeah, I mean at melee range, that arrow not really going to do too much.
Yes, Zeus had this like X factor in the way he played the game sometimes.
And, you know,
where he just like mechanically outplayed someone to give them a big lead.
Like, I'm gonna go for this.
That's one thing.
Or he pulled off something on a weak side. Doran is reliable, but he doesn't have that flair that Zeus had.
And it's
and Bessa in these 2v2s is strong.
You're never ulting.
The main issue T1 has here is it's 6 grubs Jace. And their side lanes don't really win. Like Yone needs some time to beat that Bessa, like a lot of time. And Gragas is full tank, so he will never really win, he'll just neutralize. So yeah, DK have a lot of firepower on the side lanes. And the other issue they have is Ezreal is on the team, right? And Ezreal is a champ, you can't kill Ezreal on midwave. So you get pushed in on sides and Ezreal's safe in mid. So T1 needs some kind of clutch engage on an objective. But don't be game 1 endies, don't overreact from a game. Yeah, this Ezreal's kind of untouchable on midwave, there's nothing T1 can do against him. So you can't kill mid, you lose sides. What you can sometimes do is maybe Faker can push out top base, open bot and try and dive bot his 4 men, while Jace is pushing out top. Or he can like TP down. Oh, the barrel didn't hit in the right direction.
That cost also picks up Herald.
Oi, Siwoo. You're mental.
I don't even know if that was going to hit him, but Honor is still dead. Like,
no flash Leona.
No
flash Zyra.
From the champion, the arrow
is going
hits,
to land, but this Gragas is full tank. He should be able to kill a Mesa, though.
Is so little, so sparse, and Siwoo is just flashing
my God, he's out.
Dashing his way to safety.
Oh my God, he's out. Beryl might die. Oh, he's out as well. Oh my God, it's a fucking nightmare.
They can't do anything to this kid.
Yo, Siwoo is clean, though. This is the problem with playing Zyra. If the enemy team has Leona ults, or, you know, Ambessa ults, or Maokai ults, or Rumble ults, you're so immobile. As soon as you flash, you're just a walking free kill. It's really hard to play against. What is Guma building with that tunneler? Oh, T1's damage is going to be really low.
Pretty dirty. Shifts in, or
is he going to drive it into the tier 2?
Makes a mistake because he's a rookie.
Where's he going?
This is going to be pretty interesting.
Okay.
He's going to, as
Showmaker's playing really well as well. His mechanics look insane.
Be able to transition
his
very
spacing
well.
looks really good as well.
Very early.
This DK roster, I think, is a big upgrade. They had problems all of last year in support, finding shot calling and direction, and Beryl gives them that. And then they got a rookie top who's just really talented. So their dynamic is probably better than last year. But it's game 1, right? I don't want to overreact. But on paper, it sounds great. Can you imagine the era of Showmaker comes back in 25?
If you're playing a poke comp and you're
Man,
behind,
Showmaker 2020 and 21.
Team has levels on
crazy.
You, they start to stack some mountain dragons.
The
you're
bounce
really
back.
Just not, so that aren't.
Nah, bro's gonna win Worlds this year.
All
right, T1 need a lot of time. They need a lot of time. It's hard to stall against their champs, though.
There is one nice control
the reason is because their champs have good spells to face check bushes, right? Ezreal Q, Chase QE, Nidalee Spears, Nidalee Traps. They can check bushes really easy, so it's so hard to trap them in your jungle. Okay, here comes the start. When you start Atakan on blue side, this bush is absolutely important. Everything. Oh my God,
what
the
fuck?
You
can see for T1,
Owner can't steal this.
There's the barrel.
They just have to kill someone here, T1.
Of all champs, but instead
they don't have Gragas ult though. They might get Leona, but that's it. Oh, Siwoo dived in. Oh, they got the GA just before he died. They got the GA on Beryl just before he died.
Everybody on the side of T1 is just flashing away.
So they got nothing.
It was actually Beryl that respawned. The rest of them were just sending.
Doran has a shutdown. What? 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 No, you can't make reason of that.
Yeah.
You can't make reason out of that.
Just do it.
What?
It's fine.
Yeah,
that's unacceptable.
You're not killing this guy anyway. DK.
Look at the game. Look at the game.
They're not a team that's going to rotate towards bot. They don't even have a bot wave, so not really an option here. They want to dive these turrets if possible. Keria looking for the engage. He just dies instead. Guma is going to cleanse away from this one as Beryl. He does not have the respawn. And he's going to go in instead and look to set up a kill.
What?
And he's going to
live. Alive. Nice
until he dies. 2 seconds later.
He didn't have the ball. He already died. Beryl, no.
Siwoo's back. Showmaker respawn. He's coming back.
Very nice angle there on the Owner.
Wow, this was an insanely well-played game by DK.
They're putting on their jackets as
Such a well-played game.
They want out of this one. They want to end T1 here in 23 minutes. They don't have a wave. Oh, they do, actually. There was
DK played so well. Wow.
And that might just do it, guys. Faker left alone. They'd love. Yep, they're going to take him down.
What a game by DK. Are you kidding?
And DK going to stomp T1 in 23 minutes.
That was an insanely well-played game by DK. Siwoo looks good.
That's the debut game, Valdez.
I think T1 will bounce back. Woo! But that's a great debut for Siwoo.
Get a lot more
my God.
out of it than others.
You said DK wasn't your team anymore, and now they're insane. That's not a coincidence. Shut up. Shut up.
And I will try not
T1
to
will look for Varus on blue side, I think.
They were playing,
oh my God, insta-ban
really
Poppy.
respecting with
Vi and Varus are very high prio champs when
T1
T1 and DK play against each other. If they take out Varus, what do you do now?
Poppy, which is of course a
unless they want to play some Nocturne draft, it's got to be Varus.
Final mandatory ban.
Cassante! Why is he hovering Yone? You can't pick it, right? Why didn't they take Varus?
It's fearless. Obviously, silly, very
Rumble
top pick,
Wukong.
and there's that Wukong.
Oof, that's strong.
That we're loving to see
Corky's still open, isn't it?
I do really.
Yo, DK's strong. Strong champs already.
As soon as they're up,
is it a Sejuani game for Owner? Oh, Varus looks annoying to play against those champs. With Renata, though, you take something like Orianna here? Is it worth it? Or you just match AD?
Renata into the Wukong also
support,
is going to
Rakan.
provide a ton of value.
I mean, it's good for the comp, but... Ooh, Showmaker Syndra? No shot.
Just, yeah, he's
oh, yeah, Corky.
Too difficult there. Elise.
Maokai's out as well. At least support ban against Barrel.
Because we mentioned
at least support ban.
Go to another lane, so you just
I mean, Rakan is good for the comp. Not Rel, it's not open, is it? It's just Rakan then.
Instead, gonna be could have been.
Oof, what does Faker play here? I feel like he might need to play something like Xin Zhao. I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Viego.
And of course, if they really don't like what they see against
maybe
Faker,
LeBlanc.
He's pretty much safe against anything.
Oh my god, he's gonna go Victor.
Victor. And that
it's
will
a
be
strong
the choice
champ,
here
but
for Faker. Think
they have a lot of dive.
Kha'Zix.
Yeah,
Viego would be much.
Yeah, the issue with Viego is a very aggressive.
Is it a Galio on 5?
Champion.
Beat him with the low
Xerath into Victor. Against their champ, Xerath is really good.
I don't think they're really have great ways
and they have no dive.
Get on top of the.
After Lost Chapter base, it sounds annoying as fuck.
Hard to get on top.
Yeah, early is probably fine for Xerath. For
really is as a. Oh,
you rat! You did not just do that.
But Lucid is also just straight up trying to look.
I actually like this a lot from
Lucid. Does have owner because
now he's gonna try and take his own wolves.
Actually spent. So
but he might lose
to see what the repercussions of this are in the long run. But if owner rotates,
so if Lucid can get 3,
could get a little ugly. There is of course a man advantage for T1.
I don't think they're in time to dive bot though.
Owner's on vision. They are aware.
Lucid didn't get 3 because he didn't kill the small raptor, right?
Good scryer there.
Yeah.
If he killed that small raptor
Lucid
from
might still try to steal it.
the invade, he would be level 3. Oh my god, Wukong is so
You're not really getting a whole lot done.
Top wave is really good for Corki. Showmaker's TP'd back already and Faker hasn't, so he's chilling. Arctic Up Varus. That is Gumayusi's skin right there.
This game, you know,
that Varus skin is Gumayusi's skin.
Outside of kind of happened as Nancy comes in. Carrier's getting burnt here, but that's a big wave, so you got to be careful.
What was that length on that Q?
As well. I think that would have been a little
Caedrel.
bit too much.
Where
as we had the very common, of course, Cassante versus.
Oh, he went tier on Victor. I haven't seen tier on Victor before. 3 grubs to T1 is big. First strike to T1 is big. This is a much better game already. But he's actually not ahead that much. He's behind in XP. Siwoo will get 6 on the next wave, so T1 will stack a wave. They hit grub tower, but this is great for T1. They have pressure top. They can chip away the tower, and Doran wins against Corki. So both sides are winning. As long as they don't get caught top, they are fine.
Spotted.
Different this time around. Like they've been
some good damage on Barrel.
It's such a Barrel thing. He just
man, it's
walks
crazy that Rakan has to lane with Rumble all game.
So I guess it's not very
Showmaker just picked the first Xerath in the Altercations regular seasonal finals 2023. The last Xerath was played in the Altercations by Showmaker himself. I swear I remember a game last year of Faker playing Xerath and laughing a shit ton. There was a game where Faker was playing Xerath and he was laughing. Was that 2023? Was that that long ago? I thought that was last year. Oh, that was after he came back from the wrist injuries, right? Faker upgraded Q instead of E on Victor. So the E gives him less push, but the Q gives him more move speed to dodge. Actually, having carry at Worlds is so OP. Every time he rocks up to Worlds, doesn't matter how he plays domestically, he just fucking pops off. Domestically, he's like still top tier, but like at Worlds, he is just insane. To be honest, even though the DK draft is like explosive, nothing's happening.
To see what's going to happen
is slowly winning.
As the game.
You provide
T1 games badge. Actually, T1 games are normally really a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting, complete degeneracy. Normally the T1 games are the fast ones. Like fast pace, not fast ending.
You are quite good at going in, baiting out, and then weaving in and out the fight again.
Why didn't he just Q Showmaker?
Yeah, Lucid though is here. They're turning this one around. It was a bait all
What? The damage is crazy.
Given over to Lucid, and they want a bit more. Barrel getting pretty low.
Oh, the peel.
He says this is my
Summoner
kill,
heal.
Oh,
he eat the flash. And now is he gonna get the reset owner?
Looks like
Lucid! Can he eat the raptors as well? Oh my god, he played that so good. What? Oh my god, that is a horror for T1. That is a nightmare. That was so clean by Lucid though. Holy fuck. Now Faker TP's top. Why?
Did a lot of damage to that top turret. Did Siwoo?
Faker is so cocky, it's crazy. He's so smooth with it. Look at Lucid, this was insane. Goes in, kills Victor.
Where they don't have any vision at all, and the moment Wukong gets on top of Victor, it's just done. Like he didn't even have to use his flash, right?
Finishes.
And then here, able to
flashes out, W's back.
Then
auto attacks, Triforce, Eastern Raptors.
W was already ticking.
The DK fans are like, finally.
Looks like that is going to be the case.
I mean, they're going to dive Doran here, but he is Caedrel. Doesn't matter. The damage, yes, it is stacking, but first...
So T1 got the feet on first blood tower.
That's still a T1.
He says,
unlike last game, I also...
Not the best poke from DK.
Just missing everyone. Did not inspire much joy.
Guma's walking up big time.
Chains coming in.
Nice Mikhails.
Will be cleansed off. Nice little Mikhails. Bit of damage coming in as he's
Siwoo
pulled towards the guys he's burning.
They don't really have ults left. DK. Oh, Owner got stunned by what? What? What stunned him?
Has to go back in looking for the reset.
Was it Serath?
He will be taken out of range.
Nice fighting by T1. They were respecting it well.
But get a bit more as actually maybe even an engage here, but instead
I thought he saw a road there. That Mikhails saved Siwoo. If they didn't have Mikhails there, Rumble was probably dead. I don't know why, chat, but when I'm looking at the middle of the screen, and sometimes I see this icon, it's been 3 times I've seen it in my peripheral vision and thought that Faker had battle shouts from WoW. I don't know why.
And I think they should take it and leave it at that, but that's not the case.
Oh, Faker in a bit of trouble. He does have Carrion nearby, though, as the Wukong doing a decent amount of damage with the fedness he got early on, but Faker is going to live.
Oh, sidestepped it.
Comes over the top barrel, will be taken out.
The Seraph's Victor. The Seraph's tech is crazy.
Take another look at
but Showmaker Seraph was a bit... He was kind of trolling here, no? Like, he missed so many skill shots. Or not, well, he missed one crucial one.
Help me trade with this.
This one here.
Said Faker.
A bit tricky. Oh, that's that little wiggle at the end. You saw that?
Keeping there.
On the Q?
He might be in some trouble here, but even if he ends up going down, I don't think it means too much.
Oh, Siwoo trying to beat him into this fight. Doran. Oh, this time it's a nice equalizer. He's burning the whole way through,
wait,
but it's Caedrel.
Is he cooked?
Here comes Lucid. And he kind of...
How did Caedrel just travel across the entire map?
Doran's just gonna
he's out.
This one off aiming. No,
oh, Doran, baby. Doran, baby.
Forward, and he's gonna bait Lucid into it. Lucid is
Doran,
so
baby.
dead.
There it is.
As eventually he does be taken out as
now the T1 fans see what Doran's capable of.
Clearly, DK thought he was dead as well.
That champ is absurdly OP, but that was well played by him. That was some nice kiting by Doran. And now he TP's in to reward them with a Datakan. Ooh, the Datakan does a lot of damage here.
He's gonna just have to try to get in there and go for the steal. They are looking to take out Guma, but it's just not that weak. And now he's got the buff. The rest of T1 thinking about going in. They're just gonna back away from this one. Actually, a TP from Faker.
Faker was TPing there.
Denied, so kind of odd position.
They lose top tier 1. Turbo Shock Locke. Yeah, this kiting from Doran was crazy. What is 6-pack, chat?
And then game number 3, Valdez.
Yeah, they get Mountain Soul, just open it with Caedrel.
I'll have to wait and see how this one does play.
The problem
he has to steal it. He has to steal it here, Lucid.
You've got the buff, right?
Show it to me, Owner.
The res.
Right, it's over, by the way. It's over. It's over.
Away. He's not able to get in range. They don't even commit to
they were securing the smite with Varus, and Beryl lost his ult.
Just gonna Mikhails slow
I think the game is just done. T1 wins.
So Mountain Soul.
Mountain Soul against their champs.
You can kind of just wait out the
Faker?
timing.
Where the fuck are you going?
Just kind of wandering into the jungle. He's like, I will
use
this.
Huh? Oh, I guess he has GA. Faker?
Not doing it. Which?
Please
he's just in there.
Well, they still get stuff for taking
he's trying to stop Rumble from being able to ult the wave.
I think you still should.
Does this Atakan buff Mountain Soul? No, it doesn't. It's the other Atakan that buffs objectives. 25% increase on objectives. Bro, it's the Atakan is whatever. It's the fucking the Mountain Soul. Yeah, it's the Mountain Soul that hurts this game too much. Explain the Victor build. I don't know. I need to ask Nemesis. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm trying to open this thing. I need to ask Nemesis about this build, but I've never seen it before. Seraph's into Cosmic Drive, but I guess it's very move speed and survivability heavy against dive/poke.
Yeah.
Is that why he's doing it? Do you go Lich Bane or something third? It wouldn't make sense actually. You need Void Staff or Faker thinks he's playing Rise.
It's mayhem.
How do
Blood Petals work again? Blood Petals give you experience and adaptive force. The more you get,
that's the word.
more experience and adaptive force.
Spots them.
Faker's TP flanking.
I mean, the flanking Victor not as crazy,
but
nice
Owner's
flash
by Ona.
He's really making this happen.
Is Faker gonna send it? Of course he is.
Trying to burst down Showmaker.
Holy fuck, that Victor! What?
With the help of Guma, they get a couple of kills, and Guma.
Oh no, sorry.
The Mountain Soul Shield. Nope, not there yet.
Yeah,
Faker's here.
Yes, he's got Corky. Okay, that's a nice little pick.
They should still... I don't know if they can... Can they do Baron? I feel like the Seraph Shield gives him so much security in these fights. Like he can play so much confidence.
By Guma and Faker there.
Yeah, he's going Zhonya's as well. He also has Merc's Lamont. Like a tanky Victor.
Oh my god.
So their champs don't really do much against him.
That's a Xinjiao. So, not really amounting to too much. Siwoo now in a really rough spot. Just totally
even though his damage is lower, he's so tanky.
He says, I won't let
nice
you go
by
down
Doran.
alone. Lucid just spinning in the back
Is he dead on the tower here, Doran? No, he kills him.
Meanwhile, Doran is just diving. He is Cassante. He's like, okay, turret changes, whatever.
What did Doran just do? Oh, he's out. No, he's dead.
It,
guys, this tower is ramped up to a stratosphere.
Coming down and actually...
The amount of burst
I feel like not every game, right? But against their champs specifically, it's very hard to do anything to him. Even though his damage is low, he's like a bruiser. What is Lucid doing? He's laughing on the camera.
Where are you going, buddy?
He's running it down.
He tried to go for the Hail Mary steal, but he's not.
Oh, debated. Oh, owner though. That was clean on the W.
Right?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Oh, nice sidestep.
W, but like
it's a little dodge.
Well, he's getting collapsed.
Fakes him on the W.
No.
Ah, the mind games. You can't mind game owner and Faker, bro.
Well, that should be Exodia here in just a moment.
Yeah, the burn game away on the first one. Oh, no, on the second one, rather. GG.
Exodia acquired. You've got so much poke with
Easy
Varus
win.
and
Well,
Victor.
not easy, but...
And Curry's just going to send
pretty
an ult in,
controlled.
knowing that they're going to have to stop them on these turrets, but they're not going to stop anything except themselves, as Doran...
Alright, game 3 coming up.
will
Fearless
go
draft.
down, so they got him, and that's
Holy
about it.
fuck,
That's a
Victor from
gigantic
Arcane. Oh,
storm.
dance it off, Showmaker.
And, he's
got him.
Going
End quick. Oh,
down will go the
saved.
Nexus. It is a quadra
Saved.
for Guma.
See, this is why you don't overreact after one game. I've been here too many times. One game happens, you overreact. And by the time we get to the second game, it's already proven different. This one game will decide a lot for the group. They got to win this T1. They got to win
How
this.
deep do the those
It's
are the
early
two
season, but it's
players that I
important
think
the way the
can
format
really
works.
dig deep. On the side of
I wonder what they'll bust out.
I think so.
Kalista is super high prior right now. I would be careful of Nocturne against T1 in a Fearless draft. I would be very careful about Nocturne. And Vi will be banned from one side. So I would ban... Oh, Caitlyn. I would be careful of Nocturne. I mean, I think the last ban here will be Vi Skarner. Vi and Skarner is up. They have to ban Skarner, right? But if they don't and someone first pick Skarner, they can play a Vi game with Ari or Talia or Galio.
Yeah, because
Ooh, they gave Vi for free.
You don't really
But Poppy is open.
Take
They're probably
and
trapping them into
Skarner,
playing
right?
Poppy
So
jungle here for
kinda
owner.
left between already in a great
Isn't-
spot.
What
Regardless
AD
of what
is strong
the
here?
rest of the draft looks like.
Ooh, some kind of Azir Poppy
Let's
Jinx
see
maybe?
what T1 have prepared in response.
Or Nocturne Nico Oriana or something?
Nocturne available
Is a very T1 thing.
next time.
Yeah, the Poppy.
Second rotation,
classic.
and also deny like
Could
a
take
Ori
MF, could take
Nocturne
Jinx.
combo with Flex.
They need to round their comp out well.
Most likely with
But they should be able to.
We've seen that
They might
combo
need
a
an
ton.
Ornn in
They're
this
able to
draft.
slam people.
Oriana,
I do think
Syndra.
that Poppy jungle did take a bit of a hit.
He
because
can't
of
go Akali.
How much harder it is
Needs to play a
dive.
control
One of the
mage here,
biggest strengths
Showmaker.
of any lane,
I think they shouldn't be afraid to take Jinx either. Oh, what? They're picking Ari
That
into
is a
Poppy?
classic.
Why?
It's something that
Why?
I don't
Why?
think we've seen. We are
Why?
already 11.
There's
like,
the
it's
Jinx that they
nothing
should have taken.
Yeah.
Good.
That
I
is
feel
a
like they should have
pick
played a mage with
that
Jinx.
I am
Like Oriana would be
very
fine.
wary to
What does Guma need here?
not
Not
escape
an escape,
Valdez.
yeah.
I would ban Zaya, I
Yeah,
think,
and also
against
like
Guma.
part of the reason why you
Maybe
want to play
Zaya Draven?
Jinx is with
I don't know.
something.
Already,
Oof, Guma could get a bit cooked here in champs. I mean, think about it. Ashe is down, Varus is down, Ezreal is down, Corki is down, Caitlyn is banned, Kalista is banned, Kai'Sa is banned, and Jinx is taken. That's a lot of champs gone. And he's against Vi Ari. Here they could ban Zaya. That's another AD gone. So his options are Draven, Jhin, Aphelios is meh, and MF I would say. Or Sivir, maybe. Maybe
especially with Khan not being able to
but
be
Sivir
played,
into Jinx is a bit disgusting though.
that it deserves.
MF doesn't really fit.
Like
Yeah.
playing Zaya into Jinx,
Draven or
I get it
Jhin.
into Vi, but into Jinx, I don't
Jhin
think
doesn't really
it's
fit. I would ban Draven, I think.
Do want to know
With
into
Count
the
pick
Jax,
support.
which is Gragas has number
And then he's
one.
gonna pick Cho'Gath and they're gonna go Senna or what? They think Poppy might go support? They could go Lucian Nami actually. They're gonna go Jhin. For support, I think they have the blind
Braum.
Braum.
Offers you a little bit. Sion.
Sion.
The choice.
Yeah, blind Braum.
Siwoo, and it's
then they have to play
for Barrel.
I like Braum.
Jin Bard, maybe. I like Bard, though. Ooh, at least support. You can see their plan. It's Sion lane swap. Jinx gets some levels.
Even with the Braum to back them up, even with
both drafts are good. So here comes the DK lane swap. What will T1 do about it? T1 is going top.
Probably not going to get first
and invading, expecting a swap. DK rather is going and invading, wanting to swap, and T1 are not swapping. It's a 50-50. It's always a 50-50 lane swaps. Do you think they're swapping and you'll match them? Do they think you're swapping and you show top, but then you base and run bot? It's all a 50-50. They buff the range of experience, so you can catch XP further away now. Siwoo's dead. Actually, is he dead?
Stacked wave.
Yeah, he's looking at level 2. Is he dead? Do they have the damage to kill him? Jin Bard on a dive?
Let's see if they've got it. Can Poppy do it in 2025?
They should have the damage, right?
That was a nice stun to stop the Q on the wave. A bit of damage comes in. Owner, though, not quite able to tank it up. But there it is, the flash. And the fourth shot from
Good def, though. Fouls would have played that dive better.
Farm up the wave.
Ooh, and Doran's living.
Meanwhile, Doran
brute forced his way back in. Pretty good for him. He saves TP.
He's going to hit 2. But now that's the Q down. Owner going to eat a turret shot. And Sion doesn't really have a lot of damage to trade back. They're just kind of...
the shield!
Playing with the Siwoo underneath this turret. The Q is pretty good.
So this is good for T1. They're getting a lot of gold. And Doran, importantly, managed to push out top and base. But now he probably needs to take over bot, and Jin and Bard need to find a way to recall and get out top. If Beryl can stop their base here, this is an absolute nightmare. He's looking for them. If their base got stopped, it's really bad. But if they didn't, it's perfect. Oh, his sidestepping was kind of good, though. Oh, his side, he played it pretty well. Sion's running out bot here.
Yeah, I mean, they get that first one.
They want to match bot lanes. Ooh, Sion is quite far behind from this swap.
Just be
He's playing the Bao skin. I didn't realize. That's the really expensive Jinx skin and the really expensive Ahri skin, right?
Like Peanut always does that.
Vi is level 5.5.
Know about Lucid just yet, but yeah.
The Bard portal out.
Just deny the
stops the objective bounty.
Make sure that you have
I like Azir a lot as a champ. All these minions dying. Oh, Baus would be turning in his sleep if he saw that. This Jinx skin is kind of cool. Is it worth 250 bucks? Probably not. But the fact you can swap forms running around is kind of fun. As a skin, it's nice. The price is just too high. The one where you're like powder is the coolest part. You can buy 10 Lux skins for 3k RP. Okay, well, you can fucking shut the fuck up.
It's a very different feel, but certainly this is something that Guma has played many a time. And is very comfortable on.
Oh, Faker, a road?
Here onto Barrel. He is
that's a road.
Caught. It might be a third for Guma. Instead, they'll just...
That's an easy road. Wait, this game is great for T1. Really Where's that guy that said after they lost game 1, they don't think T1 will make Worlds? Where's that guy now? It's crazy what happens after one game, isn't it? Imagine LCK was best of 1. Just imagine LCK was best of 1. And they won that game, DK, and you had to read Reddit comments like, yeah, I think this probably is the year that T1 is gonna disappoint and upset their fans. That's the problem with the LEC. It's best of 1. The same thing happens a lot. NLC is where it's at. NLC is also best of 1. Imagine saying Los Ratones is the best NLC team right now. It was a best of 1 chat. Useless. But we did beat T1, and that was a very important match that everyone took very seriously and does mean a lot for narrative in best of 1. So that's the only exception. Yeah, so the way this game will operate now is obviously second drop set, it's going to be a fight. Sion can move up river here, and Sion ult into the fight. Owner's going to try and ult away Lucid if he wants to steal some. Look at Sion's position. He's standing there waiting to ult. Jax has TP. They're going to give. Okay, Sion goes by top. They're scared of fighting right now. I mean, Vi Ahri at this point in the game is strong. Siwoo definitely watches Baus. I hope so. That would be funny. He is using bushes a lot for Qs, but I guess that is just how Sion works. And he is using his skin, but I guess that's just coincidence. Keria! Hey! Now I feel less guilty for doing that myself. But I did it with 3 wards instead of 1, so... Oh, shit!
Well, we're going extremely deep for this one. It still works, though. It's still Ahri Vi.
Nice flash by Lucid.
Can they trade back on this? Is the flash ult from Owner? It's not going to do a whole lot.
Doran TP'd. Is this good for T1?
Around Barrel in a rough spot, but he's Braum, and now Perry is going to go down. And all of a sudden,
oh my god,
DK
Doran's dead as well.
To win this fight.
What the hell?
Gets ulted by Siwoo, who comes at a
Where's everyone in T1 going?
And now they're
going to lose a full top tower. This Jinx is absolutely off the rails now.
How the hell did that work?
Yeah, how the hell did that work?
And back, and this place still
How the hell did that work? Nah, Damon's winning Worlds. Wrap it up. Damon's winning Worlds, I'm afraid.
To overfight,
holy fuck, that Violed went longer than my career times 2. Owner flash ulted the Braum. Why did he flash ult Braum?
And then they just expend everything.
They did get Drake at least.
Deep, and DK immediately takes
that was well played by Lucid. His flash was good on the Poppy.
Another look here. So it's
what?
A full shuffle and then also flash.
And he flashes the Poppy. And then watch Owner here. He flash ults Braum. Oh, he thinks he can hit by.
It looked a little bit like game 2. You know, they're getting all the objectives. Nice timing there, actually.
What?
But Siwoo flashed to the wall.
What are you doing?
This guy is insane.
Shoemaker's here.
And you know, with Showmaker coming up,
oh, he hit the charm. What?
Bit of damage in the Malignus ticking, but okay.
Barrel.
Engage Braum.
Operation Kill Faker is absolutely wild right now.
DK going crazy. What are they doing?
They just used a lot for that.
You get the 1-for-1
this build looks so strange on Sion.
And that could decide it with how it's been going thus far.
Yes, cleanse. Doran?
Step on the chompers. There's the charm. Lucid just totally wide on that one. And he might get punished for it. Everybody's flashing away now. Aiming.
I feel like the longer the game goes on,
in about a minute,
actually,
either team is going to get feats. It's not really about
does T1 run out of damage? I feel like Sion doesn't die on Jinx out damages.
And aiming not
I know they have a Azir, but I don't know if they can get through this Sion late game. Sion Braum.
Didn't have to expand anything.
Jinx is hitting. I feel like Jinx will out damage. Both of them.
Will have available. Like when the fight starts.
That's a charm. That's a Rip Herald.
It sounds crazy to say, but maybe you'll see what I mean in the next 5 minutes. The T1 doesn't have damage.
And now Lucid. Ooh. If the Q hits, I mean, you got rockets flying, you press an R button, but Guma still has.
Oh, where did that rocket go? Oh, it went into Season 2! Jinx has no sums. It's time to find the road. Faker's looking for his road.
What about Lucid? That's a Poppy.
That's not an engage angle.
Target,
no
maybe?
shot.
Yeah, and you gotta hope that Owner's
That's
not
Poppy
ready.
W, the Q into stun into wall into one shot.
It might be hard.
Aiming is cooked in this fight if he doesn't get protected.
All right, let's see
they
how
gotta play for steal
Lucid
here.
Looking for the flash. Can he get it? Yes, he will! Lucid picks it up. Denies the dragon. Now they're turning on a Doran, and the Counter-Strike can only do so much. He gets extremely low.
Oh, it's a horror.
Gets the reset.
Oh, it's a horror.
He is chasing them
oh,
down.
your road, but it's not the right road. It's a dirt track, man. No one's there to ride the road. We got no cars on the road. Where is everyone?
It is a massacre. T1 are just running away.
But the Sion Braum just right-clicks T1 and they couldn't do anything against him.
So
the Sion Braum walk up here with the Braum shield and T1 can't really do anything to them even though they're stunned. But Doran goes in on the side and just dies. Or he loses all his health and he gives the reset as well. Lucid is going to go ahead and die.
Off, though,
is he going to get his ult off? Oh, you're such a rat, Lucid.
Yeah, okay. There's the revive.
Oh my god, what bouncing!
Very nice engage, actually, but the follow-up is non-existent. Bit of damage on Aguma, though. They got
every
Guma,
kill here for T1 is useless is the problem.
Part, as
it doesn't do anything.
Just gonna maybe go down.
What, the Q still counted?
Burning.
I guess it does after she dies anyway, right?
So
yeah, Doran's fighting this game has been a bit...
But I'd argue
rough.
there are scenarios.
Nah, it's not over, but
like
I said,
angle.
I think that they can't get through Sion Braum, and T1 has no frontline. So Jinx just out-damages both Azir and Jhin, because she has so much more frontline. Like on paper, Azir is a good late-game carry. But in the draft around him, he can't really do much. As he's hitting Sion and Braum, his whole team's dying. He has no time being bought for him.
He already has 4k health, Eldes.
Yeah.
I don't know, I feel like the Jax doesn't fit very well. Also, they got pinched so hard on AD carry that when they pick Jhin...
I know that there's also a
and you can get Braum Sion into him, the Jhin just...
are hitting Sion,
he can't do much either. I mean, Guma usually had to pick an AD carry with like 10 AD carry bands.
Oh, he's going chewing through it. Looking for Kuma here. He is going to be caught for now. Flashes
what
the
a flash.
poppy ult. Just gets away
How did he
from
know
it
he was getting poppy ulted there?
Lucid. You can always rely on this guy.
Did someone
And
blue orb
down
for him?
will go the T180 carry. Lucid,
Lucid, you need to chill.
we can rely on you. Please don't just
Lucid,
immediately die. Okay, he's dead.
He's inting.
Wait,
they're all
probably
inting.
dead as well. There you
Oh,
go.
what?
T1.
Doran just got 1k gold and Baron
And
spawning.
Baron is about to spawn. And so is
What?
that Mountain Drake up and
I don't think they can do
that's
Nash.
soul point at T1.
That's soul point.
Remember how I said he
What
was
the
reliable?
fuck?
Chase, in this case,
Okay.
Lucid
Well,
going
if things like that
way
happen-
too ham.
I do think
I mean, Doran got
that
1k gold shutdown and he has a
the
Seeker's arm guard from
Baron
it.
is. I'm not sure he
It's not
can
gonna
do
do
much
much.
against the Scion. He's never really going to get a kill, and
He needs
Chu's
more
never
time.
going to
He needs a lot
attack
more
him.
time, this Jax.
When it comes to hyper carries,
But even then, is he going to be strong?
Aiming's doing was one part that hit him. And now,
Wait, why did he stop?
He's got to deal with a very fed
Oh my god, Baus would have killed him.
To,
Maybe he thought the
like,
Jhin would
just-
flash if he hit him.
Labs.
Oof, it's a bit risky to do this as DK. Oh, Bardolt
Bardo's
was
going
used.
to miss.
They have no
I think for
Scion ult, so
DK, all you
Siwoo's a
gotta
bit
do
useless.
is find Guma.
Azir is hitting.
The issue though is if you
not
get
really doing
Guma,
anything.
like you got a sums and
Oh,
everything.
DK's
but
positioning is
as
kind
you
of
mentioned
bad.
Before, it's really
They will lose
Faker
mid tower
and
here.
Doran who are,
Maybe they
you
won't.
can't expend
They could get through this
everything
area.
to get Guma.
Maybe they can.
Sees
They're
what the
gonna,
poke
maybe they can hold it.
being pretty meaningful. Is that Lucid?
Lucid?
Going in.
Bro, Lucid, I swear.
I
sometimes
don't know
drunk
what
this
Chu
guy
was
is
bringing
like
out in this man, but I have not seen this
dancing with
Lucid
death.
since Spring.
Lucid and Velia giga chatting. I think
What a
Jinx
game,
needs IE,
Veldas.
for example,
What
really
a
bad.
series.
High level.
DK just needs to be
action here in
very
game
careful
three. Strong
of
teams.
soul point
I was
spawning
a little bit worried after
in
game
1 minute.
to be honest. That
The
was
soul for T1. And
that was
T1 needs
weird.
to be careful not to lose Baron.
T1 lost.
Because
very
DK's Baron is pretty quick. So they have to
And
juggle.
We weren't too satisfied
Baron
with their draft either.
with the shadow
we began
vision.
to see some angles.
What do you do
how
as
they were
T1? You
able
just
to
give
make it
Drake
work.
and just keep stalling?
You know, I was saying before that
If
Guma
they
doesn't
insta, they'll
matter
take
too
it, but
much,
obviously-
if aiming's there and he gets a reset on Guma
Lucid just
at
decided to
least,
fight Baron.
then maybe he's going to go for their own
I think Carry is out of
T1
wards.
Baron.
Bardolt will stop this Baron.
Flank this time, you
They can't do it,
imagine
DK. They have to
is
fight.
gonna be looking for the turn.
See how it goes. Doran going
the
very
Bardolt
far
missed.
forward into the Braum.
Big trouble for T1 now.
Down there on a Doran, and that frontline owners just burst 100 to
Jhin
0.
can't get through Sion, but he is
As
low.
Guma's
A
doing some
road
nice
from
work, but there
Faker!
is the ult from
A road
Faker.
from
Gets him,
Faker!
look at
Oh,
aiming.
he's dead though. He got chain
totally
CC'd.
untouched the entire time. Aiming gets the reset. Guma is alone,
Guma just got to
and
the Sion, but he died.
dead.
Doran's
And
alive
there you
though.
go, DK
This
take
might
a
sound
huge
crazy,
fight.
but it's not too bad for
They might look
T1.
for the ends. It's only Doran
I
alive.
think they're
there is
fine.
a wave. I don't think that they
They
can.
lose Drake, but they got a
But
lot
we'll
of kills and
see.
sums out of DK.
Yeah, it looks like they are as well.
Can he
at
1v2
the very
them?
least
That
we'll
Jinx
be
has no
able to get the
sums.
inhib. We'll see if it looks like that's
But the
gonna
problem
be
is,
Laser instead. Get the
Aiming's
inhib,
gonna have
but
IE in
what a
base.
fight win there from DK.
How did Owner get one-tapped? Was Sion ult or what?
As we take a
Was
look
it
at
Braum
this
ult?
one,
No.
Siwoo able to dodge away. The Bardolt again not really hitting. And then Doran gets tagged.
Oh, it
The
was-
Braum ult is there, and it looks like a disaster when
I
he
looked
uses
at
his
Jax when
ult
they
as a
didn't
stopwatch,
see it.
But it doesn't matter. There's still enough
Oh, the aiming
damage.
reposition
Lucid
was really
flashes
good.
over the ult.
Aiming
and
reposition was really
crucially
good.
does as well.
Was it charm?
Aiming stays
Okay.
alive throughout all of it, and if the Jinx doesn't die, you can't.
Aiming
They
saved
need to
DK there
get the
big
Jinx.
time.
And
Otherwise, if he
Aiming
didn't
has
react to that, he
flash,
would have died.
And you don't have control
All right,
of
DK
these
get Drake.
objectives like T1 do not. There's not a lot of good ways
Aiming
to
level
get his
16 with
flash.
IE.
Really carries
Twist in value.
He's not using the powder one. He doesn't play the right Jinx.
is that Aiming
Come on,
does
Doran,
have
this
his
is your
flash
time to
now.
shine.
So
You're 4k gold up on
obviously
Sion.
Faker can
This
have
is your
his
time to
flash
shine.
For the best thing.
Aiming.
He has Zhonya's. If he can
And
get
he gets
Rendo wins, he
flipped.
is relatively tanky.
The
T1 just
it's
needs to play
situation
sides a bit
where
harder.
he-
Maybe that'll save them. They need Doran to start
T1?
really pressuring through
Dare
bot.
I say
Oh, it's a
T1
T1 Baron. Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
they're gonna
T1
start
Baron.
I mean, they've got a lot of damage with the Azir,
Hey.
especially. They've got Jhin
Wait,
very
did he take...
safe
Oh my god, they're
positioning
Jhin ulting it as well.
here.
What?
DPSing
I've never seen this
literally with
before.
his ult. Barrel is though
Oh,
here in
he
the front
missed
line.
five.
There goes the
Oh,
Jax.
no, T1
And the
Baron
spine is
out.
early
No,
from
no,
Owner.
no,
It's
no,
desperation
no,
for T1.
no.
Down goes the Jax.
Oh,
Will T1 get away?
it's a
Oh, no,
disaster, it's a
Faker.
disaster,
The max
no.
range. Did they go too deep though is
Oh,
the
Lucid has
question.
GA.
There's the GA though for the buy. I think it's enough here
man.
for DK.
That was
They get a
funny,
couple
though.
of
They
kills.
Jhin ulted the
They get
Baron and
excited
everything.
Jinx.
But Beryl was
And they
blocking the
want this
poppy
game.
ult.
They want this series right here, right now.
DK just walked
No
in and
one
took it
saw
from
it
them.
but Atlas, but we are on the verge of a DK
Oh well, it's day
win.
one and it's already T1 Barons. That's
Engage
great. I love that.
The flash to Q.
I love the sneaky Baron tech.
Guma doesn't even flash or cleanse. but I don't think it matters.
Ah, GG. Instant GG then. Instant GG there. That was all or nothing.
Able to take it down. Guma can't clear the waves, especially not on
DK
Jin.
didn't panic. They just slowly walked in and just took it.
They take down the Vi, and that is all they will get.
This is really bad for the group. Group Elder is now 3-1. Group Elder is 3-1 to Group Baron.
And they get another win here for Group Elder. Feeling pretty good.
With Gen G not having played yet either, Group Baron is kind of cooked.